Well, it's a rainy day, which means people pretty much stay inside, so I can't really meet new people. There's not any farming to do. And I thought I put all that stuff back in the box. Yeah, so this is like an uneventful day. The morning where it's raining and I can't really do anything. I guess now's a good time to just talk, because I don't really know how to comment on doing nothing in Stardew Valley. So story time with magic. How about that? That's what I'll call this. Story time with magic. So stories from life. I work at Starbucks, which is, you know, it's all right. It's not bad. It's pretty good company, I guess. And so as you imagine, and I work mornings. I work mornings at Starbucks. So as you can imagine, early morning, you know, I get there at 4:30 in the morning is when I'm called into work. Oh, it's a dark, spooky cave. 4:30 in the morning is typically when I get to work, and as you can imagine, people are crazy early in the morning. Weird stuff happens and all that fun stuff. So there was a couple of stories that I have, all from the same day, funny enough, but I'll just tell a few of them. Didn't I already pick one up? Oh, that one's silver. Okay, bye, fiber. I got leaks. I got leaks for weeks. Leaks for weeks. So yeah, working at Starbucks, you run into a bunch of kind of, in the nice way to put it, for lack of a better term, ridiculous people. So that's my life. I just deal with ridiculous... Oh, look at all this stuff. I deal with some ridiculous people at times, and sometimes it's very entertaining. Sometimes it's very infuriating. It just kind of depends on the day, kind of depends on my mindset, on my mood, what's going on. But I do leave a memo of things in my phone when stuff happens, so I could talk to them in video. So one story for you right here. It's a quick story. My store is a drive-thru store, and I am working in the drive-thru, having a good time, you know, whatever, ringing people up, telling them to come to the window. This one lady pulls up. She orders 3 drinks. It's not a lot, you know. Starbucks is kind of pricey, I guess. It kind of depends on what you're getting, but she gets 3 drinks, and she adds, ooh, look, help wanted. Closing on Wednesdays. I'd like to put a red mushroom on a chain. Please deliver it sometime today. What? What? A red mushroom on a chain? I don't even... I mean, so he needs it today, which is... Oh, no, you have 2 days to do it. I don't even know where to find a red mushroom at this time of the game. Which, like, wait, how much is he giving me for that? 225 gold on delivery. Mushrooms don't even, like, naturally bloom or whatever. You can't find them naturally in the world until fall, I think. It's obviously spring. I might just turn in and go to sleep because there's not much to do on a day it's raining. I can't meet anyone because they're not out. Oh, Starbucks story. So I'm working in the drive-thru. You know, this lady comes in. Comes through. I take her order. She orders like 3 drinks. You know, that's not a lot. Pretty standard. You know, I tell her a total. I tell her to go to the window. She eventually gets to the window, you know, a few minutes later. A couple of cars in front of her. So she gets to the window. And I remember her specific amount. She got 3 drinks and she added stuff in them. And, you know, she got 2 of the same drink. So she orders it and then she said, make it 2. And so I'm thinking, okay, 2 of the same drink. So I ring her up the way I think she's ordering, and so she gets to the window, and I say, hi, you know, good morning. Your total today it's $13.06. $13.06 is what I tell her, because that's exactly how much it was. I remember that number specifically. $13.06. To which she responds to me, why is my order $15? And so I wasn't trying to be mean. I guess it did. Everyone that heard me said it kind of came across as like douchey. But like, hi, you owe me $13. Why am I paying $15? So I look at her and I'm like, you're not. You're paying $13.06. I don't know why. Yeah, that's not very good customer service. I mean, to which I thought she was immediately gonna like start yelling at me, but she's like, that's expensive. And I didn't say this. I almost did. Held my tongue there, thank goodness. I was like, hey, with this Starbucks. So, you know, I go over the order with her again. It's like, did you get this and this and this? And she's like, yes. And I said, did you add this to this drink and this to this drink? Yes. Okay, your total's $13.06. I just don't get why 3 drinks are $15 is what she tells me. Why are 3 drinks $15? And I'm like, well, it's $13. And I felt kind of like a smart ass. It kind of was smart ass-y of me. But yeah, that's the kind of people I deal with. I tell you something's $13 and you yell at me asking why it's 15. It's not. Oh my gosh, I found coal. Sweet. What did I need again? Sap? Fiber? I don't even remember. But yeah, that's me being a smarty. I just got me a scarecrow and he's gonna go right here is where he's gonna go. He's gonna go right here. Actually, he's gonna go right here probably. I don't know where he should go. He's gonna go right there. Yeah, I was kind of a smart A about it. Give me 100 gold for making a scarecrow. Thank you very much, game. Actually, if I can find another coal, I'll make a second scarecrow. That would actually be ideal for me right now. But yeah, that's the kind of people I deal with. They just don't pay attention. Get angry. I check everything, make sure everything's exactly what they want, what they ordered. I don't know what these do. What does this do? What is this? What is this bunny thing? Can I give you fiber? Like, I don't know what they do. I also never noticed that there was one on my farm. Yeah. So Starbucks, it's an entertaining place sometimes to work. Another story actually from the same day. So there's this guy who comes in. He's listening. I'm taking his order. Same drive-through story. I'm taking his order, and you know sometimes if people like blast their music and it's hard to hear them, so he turns his music down. He orders, and you know I give him his total. I was like, yeah, you know, I'll see you at the window. Well, he starts blasting his music when we're done talking, and he's still at the order box because the line's pretty long. He hasn't moved up yet, and so when a car's at the order box, my headset's activated, or it's activated on their end, so I can hear them still, even though my headset's not on or I'm not talking to them. I can still hear them, so I hear his music blasting really loud. You know, it's like some gangster rap music. You know, he's having a good time listening to it. I'm not having a good time listening to it because I can hear the whole thing very clearly. And so, you know, he's listening to it, and on our headsets there's a button that you can press and hold to talk to anyone else who's wearing a headset as well. And so I press, so this guy's gangster music's going on, and you know I'm pressing the button, talking to 2 of my coworkers who also have headsets on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this music, it's really annoying, it's really loud, and you know they're talking back to me like, yeah, you know, whatever. All of a sudden his music changes. His music changes, and in my opinion, it sounds like The Little Mermaid. It sounds like Disney music. And so I start laughing. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Like, you go from like, yo, 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 gangsta rap, yo, shoot you in the corner of the street, to like, I don't know, Disney. Little Mermaid music, whatever it is. Under the sea, you know, whatever. But it sounded like The Little Mermaid was singing, so I'm like, okay, whatever. So I push the button to talk to my coworkers, and I go, what the heck? Is this guy listening to Disney or something? Except I hit the wrong button, and I said it to him. So I say it out loud. I say it over the intercom, and I just look at you know, we have a camera as well, so we can see the the cars. And so I look at him, and he just looks, and he turns at the intercom, and he's just looking at me. Obviously he can't see me because my end of the camera's not on, but I'm like, this guy's listening to Disney or something. And he turns and he looks at me, doesn't say anything, he's just looking at me. And so like my heart drops, and I'm like, oh god, I just said this over the intercom. So I try to play it off. So I start talking to him. I'm like, dude, is that Disney music? Man, I love me some Disney. And he's just quiet. He's just looking at me. And I'm like, dude, what song is that? Like, I love Disney. I grew up with Disney. Disney's the best. Like, what song are you listening to? And still no response. He's just staring at me. And so I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, in like 3 minutes, he's going to pull up to the window, and I have to interact with him face to face. And it's going to be really awkward. And I don't want to deal with this because I'm an awkward person. And like, how do you recover from that? You don't recover from that. You just kind of let it happen. So he's getting ready to pull up to the window, and just then, you know, my manager at the time is talking, and he's like, hey, I need someone to start cleaning, you know, sweep and mop and all that stuff before the shift ends. And I'm like begging them. I'm like, please, guys, let me clean. Oh my gosh, just let me clean. I'll do the trash run. I'll clean. I'll do all of it. Just let me do it, please. And they're like, oh man, like you must really want to clean right now. And I'm like, yeah, dude, totally. So I let someone else take my place, and I go to clean. And I don't know if the guy pulled up to the window and said anything to him. I don't know if anything happened, but I got out of there as fast as I could because that was just not an ideal situation for me. In fact, no, I didn't want to deal with it. This guy looked mean. I was stupid. I said something stupid, so I kind of don't want to own up to that stupidness. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to push it on somebody else. I'm also just walking around right now looking for new people to get to know. How many people do I have left? I have 5 people left. I can think of 2 people in particular that I haven't met. One of which lives up here and usually hangs out in this area. I don't know where he is. But yeah. Oh, there's a fence there. Not a fun situation. But I survived. And those are my 2 Starbucks work stories for the day, so if I ever have any more, I will definitely write them down and talk about them. It definitely distracted me from this game, though, and I kind of walked around probably for the past 5 minutes doing nothing. So if that was boring, I am sorry. What's up, Robin? Okay, so he's in his room right now, and I really want to talk to him. So, like, sometimes I just creepily wait at the door like this, because eventually he's got to get up and go outside. And when he does, oh, you bet I'll be ready. Just stalking him at his door right here. My one true love right behind this door. I mean, Elliot's pretty nice too, though, and shirtless dude's pretty nice. Alex. I have not met Alex yet. I should probably go look for him. Oh, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. I literally waited at his door for like 2 in-game hours. Hi, Sebastian. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town? Dude, you want this thing? Thanks. Well, we met Sebastian. Oh boy. Sebastian, my one true love. Let's wait for him to leave his house and stalk him. That animation of me walking. Alrighty, let's just creep up on him. Let's find out where he's going. What he does with his life. Hide behind the bush. Hide behind this bush. Hide behind this bush. Sebastian, where are you going? Oh my god, he's smoking. Hey, that's bad. Alright, well, we met Sebastian. Tomorrow we need to meet Shirtless Alex and the lady that sells the cows. Forgot her name. Marnie, something like that. Marnie. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. Comments are also encouraged so that we may talk to each other and I can find out what you guys want to see more of and what you don't want to see. If you click the annotation to the left, it'll take you to the playlist for this video so you can see more of this content. If you'd like to check something else out on my channel, click the annotation to the right. It's going to send you to all the playlists I have of every video I've ever done. I got a lot of content you guys might really like. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.